Hi, welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at Roxy's 32mm Syncro Wetsuit. This particular wetsuit is glued and blind stitched, which means it has a sealed seam design. The neoprene is first glued together and then it's stitched, and that actually allows it to be watertight along the seams. The new Syncro 32 actually integrates Hyperstretch II neoprene, and this is a neoprene sample, and I'm going to show you how far this neoprene can stretch. Okay, so we've got 100% Hyperstretch neoprene throughout the entire design, which is new for this season. If you take a look at the neck seal of this particular wetsuit, you'll notice the utilizing of a super glide skin neoprene, which is really comfortable against the neck, as well as it provides a seam between your neck and the actual neoprene in the wetsuit. If we take a look down at the knees of this particular wetsuit, you'll notice an integrated durable knee pad. And you'll also see some great accent graphics on the ankle as well as the wrist. Inside the ankle, you'll see a great attention to detail with taping over critical seams where there's typically stitching that causes rashing. And in the Syncro, you'll see that they've actually paid attention to detail and put tape over those threads. No rashes there. Let's take a look at the back of the wetsuit. On the back, you'll see a mesh skin panel, as well as you'll see on the front. This is wind resistant and it's also water repellent. Water hits it, drips it off, and keeps your core warm, which is key with a wetsuit. What you'll also notice is an adjustable collar and a back zip. And inside the wetsuit, in this new model, is a new barrier between the zipper and your back. This is called Roxy's HYDROSHIELD. It's brand new, and it's only in the new model of the Roxy Syncro, glued and blind stitched. What else you should notice is this orange color material. This is called a hollow fiber material that actually heats up when your chest is against it. So this is also a new feature in this season's wetsuit. Another thing you should notice is that Roxy's attention to detail of taping, doing spot taping on critical seams, prevents rashing as well as double reinforces critical seams on the wetsuit. If we take a look down here in the lower calf of the wetsuit, we'll notice strips of neoprene that are contour to our body. So you can see the natural shape of the calf already in the wetsuit, and you don't even have a body in it. Another thing I want to point out with this particular wetsuit is the seamless underarm design. When you don't have seams in a wetsuit, it really allows for maximum stretch. So you can really take advantage of that Hyper 2 stretch neoprene that's used 100% throughout the wetsuit. It's a super fantastic wetsuit. It has a key holder as well in the wetsuit. Again, welded knee pads, glued and blind stitched. It's got that new technology in the chest that heats up, has that water shield in the back. You're getting a lot of high-end features in a mid-range wetsuit. It's just 100% improvement over last season's, and I highly recommend the Roxy Syncro glued and blind stitched wetsuit.